colors. God called me out of the service. I mean, I was the worst heathen you can imagine, and He didn't look at that. That still amazes me. And he called me. Notice I said I was.
I heard it.
But He called me out of there, so, I mean, I could have said, really, you want me? I got nothing to offer, I'm a Assembly God boy that's turned my back on God, backslidden condition at that time, I would define that. And, but He called me, and He didn't say, you've blown it all sky high, or you've messed everything up. He just said, get out of the service, I have something for you to do. And I was about to re-enlist. And that was enough right there to know God spoke to me. I told my buddies that we're going to re-enlist with me, and I said, I can't re-enlist. I got to get out. God said I had something for me to do. They're like, God? Yeah, God. He talks to me, They're like, oh, okay.
His name wasn't Sergeant.
Yeah. And then He called me into the ministry, but I didn't know anything. He just starts hand feeding you. He starts calling you, and we all have different ordinations, and we all have different callings. And mine was a supernatural calling, and stuff like that. And somebody else's might be supernatural, but somebody else's might be different. But we all need each other, whatever your calling and your purpose is. And the reason we have these coffee and conversation is to make you realize how important you are, and to let you know that God loves you, like you found out. He loves you more than you could ever imagine. Not because you did A plus B and U equaled C, but just because He's always loved you. Even when we mess up, He still loves us. So Jacob was, he laid his head on a pillow, and the story. He saw heaven. That was really there all the time. You ever laid down in a place of rest and then noticed that heaven was all around you? Mm-hmm. And you thought it was hell?